Turning now over to weather as we enjoy the start to a holiday weekend. We saw a lot of people right out there in Hilliard. Let's bring in Doppler 10 meteorologist Ross Crusoe. Ross, there's so many events happening for 4th of July. Can any of these be rained out?
I think there's a potential depending on where you're at. It's not looking like it's going to be 100% dry. Of course, we have events going on. I know in Hilliard this evening, later tonight, especially for a lot of firework displays. We're also going to be looking at some storms that'll be moving through tonight and then over into the next couple days as well. So there's a little bit to unpack here. The good news is it's quiet right now. You don't have to worry about the storms. In fact, you can enjoy some sunshine out there, but definitely a little steamy out with the sun that's kind of poked through the cloud coverage out there as the dew points will continue to rise into the upper 60s near 70 degrees. And as a result, reaching our high this late into the evening, 80 degrees right now, winds out of the south-southwest at 10 miles an hour, and certainly a day where you don't want to see a lot of sunshine and high humidity because, of course, that's something that storms like to have, and especially as we head into tonight, despite the time of day, there's a good chance we could see a few of them come into town as we approach midnight. But for now, we're continuing to see calm conditions, seeing some breaks in the clouds, temperatures hanging out in the low to mid 80s across most of central Ohio, 82 in Zanesville, 82 in Mansfield, 84 in Marion, and pretty much everybody in the same department. And as I mentioned, seeing some clearing, still looking at a decent amount of heavy cloud coverage out to the east, but just to our west, we're looking at a complex system of showers and storms. Fortunately, no active tornado warnings, but you can see several active severe thunderstorm warnings. Despite these storms still looking a little intense right now, I do think this will weaken quite a bit as we start to see this move closer to the tri-state area. And with the severe weather outlook that we're going to be looking at, it is likely we'll still see the potential for a few strong storms, but nothing compared to what we're looking at right now just to our south and west. So for the remainder of the evening, as I mentioned, temperatures are going to continue to hang out into the low 80s for us as we approach 10, 11 o'clock. That's where we'll see the chance for some of these showers and storms to pop up. And again, at this point, not looking like we'll see a lot of severe activity, but some damaging wind gusts certainly possible. Not looking at much of a risk as far as flooding or tornadoes, even really hail from what we've saw, over the past couple events we've been looking at. But looking at a decent amount of activity coming through as we head into the overnight, and then things should be relatively quiet after 3 a.m. But as we head into Sunday, we have seen a little bit of a shift in our severe weather outlook, but we're still looking at possible strong storms around central Ohio, more so down to the south near the tri-state area, or rather through the Ohio River, where we're going to continue to see some of these storms just kind of linger with the setup that we have. And that's going to continue to offer shower and storm chances for us on Sunday. But much like today, I'm expecting just a small chance for some showers going into the morning. Things will be relatively quiet going into the afternoon, just a stray shower passing through. But once we start to see a little bit of clearing into the afternoon hours, that's where we'll see the potential for some of these showers and storms to bubble up. Again, most of the activity is probably going to be to the south and east with some of the severe action, but for the most part, we're going to continue to see these storms move through into the evening. Those will then likely weaken a little bit later at night. This still showing a decent amount of activity as we approach 11 o'clock, but I do think that will weaken some. As we head into Monday, of course, we're going to be looking at lesser chances for showers and storms, but still a small chance for a few pop-ups as we head into your Monday evening. Then going into the 4th of July, Tuesday and Wednesday, very hot and steamy days. We'll see pop-up showers, and a lot of times when we do see that, most of the times they start to weaken as we head into the evening hours. So hopefully that'll mean good news for any of the celebrations that will be taking place, and then looking like things will be a bit more stormy to wrap up next week.